What's going on, guys? My name is Tom and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently an architecture student, and today I will be reacting to a $3 million house located in North Miami Beach, Florida. But before we get into it, make sure you obliterate that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and without further ado, let's jump into the video right now.
Today, we are in North Miami Beach. Sometimes I show the biggest houses, sometimes I show the most expensive houses. Today, the reason I really wanted to show you this house is because it has an architectural design that I haven't seen before, that the minute I saw the pictures, I was like, I need to get in there. I need to see it no matter what. And fate just happened to have it, and now we're here. So I'm really super excited to show you this property. There's so many things to talk about. So as you walk up, one of the first features that just blows you away. It's just the rock design on this wall, the black texture, and then it leads on to like a wood panel texture. Beautiful terrain out here.
Alright, initial thoughts. I actually really like the stonework that was used on the exterior. I don't know exactly what kind of stone it is, but if I had to take a guess, I would say it's probably an uncut slate. Again, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But it adds a lot of texture to the facade, and it's bringing out those bright greens and all the foliage. The other thing that I want to point out is those wood panels that were on the side closer to the door, where they have those gaps in between. I think that's a good way to transition into different materials, because you're still having those darks from the shadows from in between the two pieces of wood that match back to the black, but it's slowly starting to fade away with the use of the wood.
Right away, you just notice the personality in this house, right? Nice open living room. So you see a lot of things that you don't really see in a lot of Miami homes. For instance, these wooden floor to ceiling support beams, it looks like, have like a mirror, so it makes the room emphasize a little bit.
I'm not 100% sure that they're all structural. I would question that quite a bit, actually. If any of them were to be structural, I would imagine it would only be the one that's closest to the door because of its size, and it's the thickest one. But the other ones just seem a little too thin to be structural, so maybe it's a way to just bring in those warm wood tones into the space.
Here we have the kitchen, if you could even call it that. You know, forget kitchen. Here you have, no, it's a kitchen. It's just like one of the nicest kitchens. I wish there was a better way to describe it for you. I'm gonna try doing as many scenes as I can so you really can appreciate it. But you know, for someone like me, like I feel like someone, like a younger kind of crowd would have really appreciated this. It's not like so modern that it's boring, but it has so much characteristic for being so simple. I mean, right here, you just notice the countertop. It goes from that nice wood finish to the detailed, you know, marble over there. And then you have these black, sleek, paneled cabinets. You have Gen Air appliances, the best of the best. Everything's coming out perfect. Beautiful cook stovetop. And then the lighting around here is just, it emphasizes that whole vibe I was telling you about.
Okay, let me try to break this down and describe this kitchen for you. It is way too washed out with black. It looks more like a dungeon rather than a kitchen that I would want to go into. Now, the only saving grace that black has is that it makes other colors pop. So when it was panning into that first frame, that wood stood out a lot, and so did that plant. But that's about it. Everything else just looks flat, undimensional. There's just not enough light being brought into the space to justify the use of that much black. It can be a great color to accent and make things pop, but to try to use it for everything, it just brings down the mood of the space way too much to have any sort of justification for it. But maybe, and when I say maybe, I mean like maybe, I'm not even 100% sure on it, but possibly if they had chosen a light gray finish as opposed to a dark gray finish on, I'm assuming that's concrete, it might have made it a little more viable to use all black fixtures and cabinetry. But in this setting, I'm not convinced.
So if you follow me this way, we're gonna head down to the guest bedrooms. So this bedroom's actually been converted into like a movie room. It's a nice quiet space. You can hear immediately like the sound is completely cut off. So it's perfect for watching a movie. Beautiful TV on the wall, perfect lighting, tons of space. Just a great room.
See, now this room would make sense to be all black considering that it's a home theater. So you want to kill any light from possibly bouncing off of the walls or getting into the space.
And from this room, we're gonna just shimmy left and take a look at the second guest bedroom. So these rooms are still also, I should mention, they're still being worked on, but I still want to show it to you since they're here. And so this is the second guest bedroom. You know, it's outlaid, it's like almost like an office kind of study. And then from this room, we're gonna take a look at the first guest bathroom. The texture of the tile on the floor, it feels like you're in that like Miami museum, very hype. Even the door How it's like this thick black glass door.
I'm really confused as to why we are using the same tile on the floor as the wall. But the thing is, if it was white, I would be fine with that. But because it has this pattern on it, it's just, it would make me go crazy. It really would.
This master suite has every single thing. And listen, I mean, should I call it a closet? Do I dare call it a closet? One of my favorite features is that the closet has glass windows that are dark on one side so you can see out. So you're not in like a box, but you have outdoor lighting letting it in. So you feel like it's even more open than before. Tons of closet space going all the way around, shoe space, storage space for drawers. And as we leave that closet, it takes us into the main bedroom. Take a second, enjoy this. The master bathroom is seriously worth talking about. It is, so you come right in, look at this. Gorgeous. I mean, how many times have you seen the soak-in tub in the walk-in shower? A huge, beautiful window, dark on one side, but you can see out, no one can see in, complete privacy while you're taking that beautiful shower. 2 pizza tray sized rain heads. They have the hidden bathroom toilet area. The cool thing about this, unlike most conventional homes, this bathroom has a urinal. But don't worry, don't fret. There's also a regular toilet in here.
I like the utilization of that one-way glass. It's still allowing you to have that privacy while also letting light enter the space, especially in this context, considering there's so much black. You really need that natural light to enter and fill the space so that it doesn't feel too overwhelming and too tight. And I think this is the only part of the house that could justify the use of those dark colors. But I want to point something out. If we go back to the bathroom specifically, they have that giant slate of black. I'm assuming that's a stone. That's one way to bring that rich depth that the color black does offer without taking away from the entire space and making it feel tight. I think if there were more moments like this scattered throughout the house, that would be more successful than saying, hey, let's make everything black.
So as we come on out, run away, so you can see from behind me, you can't see inside the house. Total and complete privacy. So first of all, you have this extremely long, gorgeous pool. Also have a dock. It's a perfect place to have your boat housed. And just look at all these lounging spaces out here to come, relax. A great place to entertain, throw a party. Really open. The profile of the house also from this angle is just so beautiful, so unique. You have these areca palms keeping privacy on both sides. So, you know, you really don't feel like you're next to anybody at this point. Great thing they have out here is a half bathroom. So over here, we actually have a pizza oven. You have a Grillworks machine that lowers and raises the tray. And then over here, we have a wok machine, which I gotta be honest with you, I didn't even know that was a real thing. I mean, this is like a chef's paradise. And this great outdoor area for the master suite. Just a great place to lounge, hang out. Some nice stepping stones that go across so you can come sit out here. Or maybe you're coming out in the morning, going outside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any complaints in terms of the backyard. You're getting a lot of privacy even though all of the houses are close to each other with that foliage. As he mentioned, you could easily do a ton of entertaining in the backyard. It has that really nice grill area. It has that access to the dock. But I think this house's downfall really just comes down to too much of a good thing is a bad thing. I really like the exterior. I think that's well designed. I think it's well balanced in terms of its color palette and material choices and transitions of the materials. And I get that they wanted to make a connection between the interior and the exterior with that color black, but I just think they used way too much of it and it just looks completely washed out. It looks super flat. There's not much dimension to it and there's not much personality to the space in my opinion. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, let me know what you think of this house in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on so you get notified every time when I upload. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time.